So, undervalued but important training. This is the section of sort of things to work out that people don't really talk about that much that can actually increase the look of your physique and sort of overall look the most. And we'll start off with training neck. No one really trains neck. And it's kind of odd because for males, training neck is very underrated because it's never really like thought about that much. If you're aiming for a masculine physique to look more like a man, you will need to incorporate neck training because a stronger muscular neck makes men look visually more masculine and strong. Example you can see here. So this guy with the small neck compared to this guy with the large neck, you can see he looks a bit like more like a drug addict almost than this one. In this image, he looks like a guy in jail you'd want to stay away from because he'd like murder you or something. This guy looks like a guy that would come up to you in jail and ask you for a bag of like coke or something. You see the difference? That guy, this guy you don't want to mess with. This guy, you just like is annoying. You understand? So it makes a huge difference. Same with this. This guy looks like way more, muscular than what this guy, than what is like the same photo looks like, right? So it makes a huge difference because this guy will then look muscular without having to actually be muscular. He could not be muscular at all, but he looks muscular because of his neck. And then this guy, he could be extremely muscular, right? But no one would know because his neck is like little like skinny. It's like, well, what's the point? So what you can do to train neck is you can do it pretty easily. Get one of those neck harnesses that you like basically put on your head that has chains. You put a weight down and you sort of do those exercises. You can do it from the side or you can do it from like that as well. So that'd be your best bang for buck if you can get one, I don't know, from AliExpress or some cheap place, or probably an exercise workout store near you that has like equipment, or anywhere really. Or you could just do the easier way that you could do when you go and work out in the gym, which is basically just lying on a bench and you grab a plate, maybe use your workout towel and put it in between the plate and your forehead, and basically just rest it on your forehead and just curl your neck up and down. So it'd curl up and then down again. And you just do that over and over again. And it will train your neck, and you can turn the other way around so you're facing on your stomach and do it from the side as well. And this simply alone, you can just do this by itself and it will give you a lot of the neck gains that you would get out of neck training. So do this 3 sets each workout, or not even, you don't even have to do, just 3 sets only of this, and just do it to complete failure, and it will yield you significant results that is just worth it. And another thing is, do not also forget to do shrugs either. So when you go like this and you hold weights in each hand here, and you go like this, it builds your traps here, which also support in the neck, making it look stronger, more muscular. It overall supports it, and it adds to the entire look. So there's plenty of training for that. Just get 2 heavy dumbbells in each hand and then just literally just shrug up. It's that simple. Do that for a couple of sets to failure, done. Now, forearm training as well. A lot of people skip over forearm training because they think like they're getting the training done with their normal workouts in their biceps and, all the other exercises. But there's not, you need to train it separately. I like to train my forearms after I've trained my biceps because they're already pretty like done after doing biceps. So just to finish them off and making sure that they're getting the proper training that they need. So you do this because it's essential for grip strength and overall aesthetics, right? Now, how to build them? You can do grip specific ones. So farmer's carries, which is basically almost like the shrugs, where you hold heavy dumbbells in each hand, you just walk with them. Or you can do dead hangs, so just hang from a pull-up bar and just hang for as long as you can. This is also good because it also decompresses your spine and gives you various benefits for like stretching your muscles out in your back. So doing dead hangs anyway is probably beneficial for you, even if it's just for training forearms or even if you just wanted to do it to sort of decompress your spine, stretch out your muscles a bit, it's still a good thing to do. The other ones are wrist curls and reverse wrist curls. So you can use dumbbells, a cable bar, or a barbell to perform wrist curls. So it's basically just that. You can see the muscle here. That's all you need to do. Palms up, and then reverse wrist is your palms down, and you're just doing that to train the upper. So like that. So just do 3 to 4 sets to failure, and I just do this again after every back and biceps day to completely annihilate my forearms. Now you can also do hammer curls. I do this just as one of my bicep exercises because it targets the brachialis, which is a forearm muscle, and you can also, if you're not wanting to do it in the gym for whatever reason, you can get some grip strength trainers such as these. These are the exact ones I have. I've got one right here, and you basically just, as I'm working, I'm just doing this, and just do it in each arm. Works wonders. And it's helped a lot with my grip strength. And I used to have a problem where my wrists were a very weak point in my training, and doing these sort of wrist exercises helps a lot. These sort of grip strength exercises helps a lot with wrist strength as well. And wrist strength can help, especially if you're doing bicep exercises, your strength to hold the weight up and keep it in a position that's not straining your forearms, because if your wrists are too weak, then instead of doing it straight like this when you're doing a bicep curl, which is what you want, it does that when your wrists are too weak. And you want to watch out for this. You don't want your wrist to be curled when you're doing bicep. You want it to be straight or down like this. That's the best technique, because if you do this, you're straining your forearm, and the muscle along here will get inflamed and extremely sore, and you won't be able to work out biceps for a while. Ask me how I know. So, yes, don't overlook just some simple hand trainers like grip strength trainers like these. It works quite well. All right, abs training. So, a lot of people say that training abs is useless and it doesn't help you show your abs any more than not training them. This is not true at all. Just like any muscle, abs will increase in size, they will increase in tone, and they will become more visible with proper training alongside any other muscle. This means that if you train your abs to complete failure and you use hypertrophy every single workout you're training them, you will be able to see them at higher body fat percentages, because they will start to increase in size and show through fat, right? But obviously not to a huge extent. You will need to, be between the 15 to 10% body fat. You can even push it up to 20% if you've trained your abs enough. You will be able to see them if you've trained them enough. So, for example, instead of seeing them only at 13% body fat, you might be able to see them at 15% with training your abs. Plus, your abs will look better. Like your obliques, a lot of the ab muscles will be more toned, more you better see them more, and it just overall looks, someone with 13% body fat with visible abs compared to someone with 15%, but they've trained their entire core, the 15% will look better all day compared to 13%. So this means that when you get down to lower amounts such as 10%, your abs that you've trained will pop and look way better as compared to someone who did not train them. So imagine your abs are showing at 15% and they're better than someone at 13%, plus you get to a lower body fat percentage as them. Your abs will just be like a show, like it'll be a movie. So take that into mind. But yeah, you'll both be able to see the abs, but the person who trained the abs, their abs will look a lot better. So in saying this though, reducing your body fat percentage is the biggest factor for getting abs, because obviously if you're fat and you train abs a lot, you're still not going to see them. You need to get down to a body fat percentage where it is low enough to start to see them, which is between 15 to 10% usually. So keep that in mind, but definitely train abs and don't skip out, because it also helps with stability and other exercises like deadlifts, squats, bench, all the rest. So the best exercises for abs are going to be obviously weighted ones that you can increase in weight and intensity for hypertrophy, which can be progressively overloaded, such as cable crunches and weighted leg raises. So the cable crunches are quite literally just you get like the rope attachment on a cable, you put it at the highest setting, you basically get on your knees and you just like hold the cable like this and use your core and just crunch. So I'm sure there's a cable crunch. So yeah, exactly like this. So basically, this is exactly what a cable crunch is. So you just have it here and then you just go down to the ground, and you can progressively overload this exercise. And same with weighted leg raises. Weighted leg raises, so these ones. So basically just a leg raise, but you can put like a weight here. So you're holding a weight on your knees so when or you can do this as well, where you hold a dumbbell in between with your feet and you basically just lifting it up all the way. So this is really good. The other one is the lying leg curl as well. Lying leg curl. I didn't type it right. This one. So lying leg raises, that's what it is. You basically just, so your legs will be flat on the ground and you basically just lift them up like this. And that trains the abs quite a huge amount. So those 3 exercises will yield you really good results at home. You can use an ab roller as well because they're quite convenient. These are good to do before bed or in the morning every day if you don't want to train abs at the gym. So that will conclude the fast track for workouts. I will also provide a structured workouts at the end in the bonus modules section. So there will be bonus workouts, structured workout plans for push-pull legs, and the upper lower split, and even I might include bro split, maybe not, but yeah, you can click those and you can see the workouts there. So go have a look at those, follow all these principles of training, and you will make extremely fast progress with working out that will increase your testosterone, your quality of life, your love life, everything. So you have to take this seriously. It's a crucial foundation along with mental health and nutrition. We'll go into nutrition right now, because without nutrition, working out is not going to be as effective as it would be without it. So onto nutrition.